Hello, and thank you for joining me on my journey to the top 100 trout streams in America. I'm Getty Sarno. Trout fishing has been a passion of mine for as long as I can remember. My plan is to start off in my home waters in Pennsylvania and Maryland, and then expand my trips out west. So come along for some fun fishing in fantastic waters. Hey guys, so today I'm fishing the Farmington River in Connecticut. I started off my journey by driving to New Hartford, Connecticut. It was a really nice drive. It's a really nice area of the country. New Hartford was a really cool town. It's got all kinds of really cool architecture. Here's a picture of a really neat church. For this trip, I was fortunate enough to stay in an upstairs room rented out by Upcountry Sports Fishing. This is the first time that I've stayed above a fly shop. The guys at Upcountry Sports Fishing were absolutely phenomenal. They were so helpful and so nice, and it was a great place to stay. I'd highly recommend it, and I'm going to put the link in the description below. The Farmington is a tailwater coming off the bottom of this hydroelectrical dam. I was able to take a couple of shots from the top of the dam. I drove up to the People's Forest. There's a great campground there. It cost me about $15 to get in and park that day, as I'm an out-of-state resident, but it was well worth it. The facilities were great, and it was just a great place to hike and swim, but also great fishing access. The day I was there was a whole group of hikers just getting started. There was a lot of guys on the stream, I will have to admit, but I really thought the access and the parking and everything else was worth coming in and staying at the park. The trails were really great, really well marked, easy to get in, easy to get out. Really, the scenery here is really beautiful. So, as I started getting close to the river, I really noticed that it wasn't a giant river, but it was a really nice size river. You could wade. There was lots of pocket water, and in a lot of ways, it was just a great size river to fish. Now, it arrived on a Saturday, so there was a lot of people swimming and fishing that day. So I worked my way down to this rock. There was a really great riffle here. So I didn't see anything rising or jumping, so I figured I'd start off by nymphing. That was what was recommended by the guys at the fly shop anyways. So I'm using, I just found these new small airlock strike indicators, and I'm absolutely in love with them. They really work well because they have a screw on top that makes them stay in place, which is great. Now, I've been fishing this hole for quite a while. Unfortunately, I missed recording this fish, but one of the nicest rainbows that I've really caught. I mean, just look at the colors on this beauty. What a fantastic fish. Now, I actually caught this one on a stonefly that I got from Upcountry sport fishing. Again, they were very helpful. So after catching that one, I moved upstream, and I wanted to do some fishing. There was a much larger hole above, and I couldn't really get out to the spot that I wanted to get to, but it was just an absolutely beautiful part of the river. As I fish more and more and work my way through this list of the top 100 trout streams, I really am enjoying more and more just being out in nature, seeing different parts of the country, and just standing there and looking at all of the wonder that we have on this earth. Missed him. I moved upstream to where there was a bigger riffle and a little deeper access to the fish. Now, unfortunately, I didn't catch them on camera, but I actually had two fish on here and lost them both, and one actually snapped me off. So this was, there are definitely some really big, good fish in here. So I moved up a little bit more, and there was some nice little pocket water. I did end up getting this pretty little one up in this pocket water. I caught this one on a caddis that was also recommended to me by the fly shop. Also, if you're in New Hartford, I would highly recommend Smoke King. It's right next to Upcountry Sport Fishing, and the pulled pork was absolutely phenomenal. And next to that was Michelangelo's restaurant. They had open mic night right on the river the one night that I was there. Their food was also very good. So, as in so many of these trips, I had a very limited time on the Farmington. There are miles and miles and miles of great fishing. There's big sections that are barbless catch and release sections. All kinds of different water to fish. So I'd highly recommend going to it. Like I said, it's a great fly shop there, some good food, and a really, really nice location. I really hope to get back there.